Ξεκινήσαμε την πρώτη εβδομάδα μετά το Πάσχα.
Okay, Iosif, we've had about 7 sessions together.
Yeah.
Ne? If you feel like speaking in English, otherwise you can speak in Greek. Tell me, in these 7 sessions, how your life has changed with respect to your voice.
Before starting the therapy, I was pretty afraid to speak in public. I was thinking of how other people would perceive of my voice. Besides having the problem with my voice, I also had a problem with breathing, which I solved it by myself. Having people in my life which supported me and pushed me to solve the problem of my voice, I came here. I visited you. Sorry, I'm not used in speaking English. So I came here to fix this other voice which I had, and I actually can't simulate it that easily anymore. I did not know, I was not sure of the result. You told me that you can
Try.
You had confidence in me because I had the success in my breathing.
Tell me a little bit about the success with your breathing. Tell me about how you never used to exercise and what you do now for exercise.
Before the operation of
Thyroidectomy.
I was not a person who used to athlete. I did not exercise at all. Last summer I saw myself in the mirror and I did not like what I saw in the mirror, my body. So
after how many years post-thyroidectomy? That was already 7 years?
6 years and 3 months. So I said to myself, I cannot stand living thinking that I'm not capable of exercising. So last September, October, I pushed myself and I started running.
And how much do you run now?
Every 2 days I run approximately 5 to 6 kilometers.
In how much time?
30 minutes.
Right, okay.
Which is pretty good actually for somebody who is not used in running.
And tell me
I'm running 5-6 kilometers because next race I'm going to race is 5 kilometers, that's why.
So you're going to do the 5K marathon?
5K, yes. So I do not care about more, yes.
So that's spectacular.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your progress with the therapy. Do you have a sense of what worked for you? Was it by mistake? You were here and things would have happened anyway? Or
No.
was it something that clicked for you in the duration of the therapy? What was it mostly that worked?
What worked is that I started slowly understanding that I was trying to create a voice, which was past the operation. I learned from you. I understood that I was in shock. My brain, that's the part of the brain that is how could I say? That's probably responsible for the mechanism of the voice, was in shock. So I improvised the way which was by pushing my lung or my stomach muscles. I'm not aware.
So you ended up, you mean after the operation you ended up pushing?
Pushing.
And so you were producing...
Because when I left the operating room, I had no voice at all. So I was trying to do something
by pushing.
And
what happened with the therapy? So 7 sessions later, what happened for you?
Slowly, maybe after the 3rd or the 4th session, I understood that I was pushing because when I caught cold, and I was a bit sick here. When I was trying to talk, I could feel the pressure.
So you started building up on that, and eventually...
Yeah, it became from subconscious, it became conscious, and it came in front.
So if we choose this as a key word, going from unconscious voicing to suddenly...
subconscious.
And then making it all very conscious and becoming very aware of the mechanism and what's going on. And how is your voice now? So how are you socially when you're out? Are you able to do everything you want?
I really enjoyed my summer vacations, to be honest. I was not afraid of taking orders, of speaking to people.
And can you be as loud as you want, and can you do whatever you want,
Yeah.
and can you sing?
Pretty much.
Great.
Pretty much, yes.
And can you count from 1 to 10 for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.